No, I'm not a cow. No, I'm not a zebra. Growing up for me, it was a little different. I developed a skin condition called vitiligo at the age of 18 months old. Back then, vitiligo was really kind of uncommon. So my peers, even adults that was around, they didn't really have no clue what it was. And it was always that question, what happened to your face? When you burn, when you're in the fire? Looking in the mirror was one of my biggest fears. There was no one who looked like me growing up in my community. I just felt like I was a monster. I felt alienated.
James McLeod, a New York native, was born with a skin condition called vitiligo, which causes patches of the skin to lose pigment. Due to his vitiligo, McLeod said he was often subjected to unkind words, curious stares, and relentless questions. The taunts hurt McLeod's self-esteem when he was a kid, but something changed when he discovered the power behind a smile.
I remember getting a tap on my shoulder from the kid who make fun of me. So I immediately turned around and I said, what do you want? He said, man, thank you. And I said, why are you thanking me for? He said, no one never smiled at me the way you smiled at me. Come to find out, his friends, his close loved ones used to make fun of him every single day. Since that day on, I would count how many smiles I got every single day. I remember one day just decided to say, you know what? I'm not gonna allow anyone to tell me why I look the way I look. My mom always reminded me, like, you're God's gift, you're God's creation. And I remember looking in that mirror one day and I said, man, no one erased the other side of my face. No, I'm not a cow. No, I'm not a zebra. And I did that every single day. Not even know it was like a simple mantra of really telling myself that I'm beautiful, I'm special.
It's estimated that as many as 70 million people worldwide live with vitiligo, including almost 3 million in the US alone.
Vitiligo is just a loss of pigmentation. It's just an autoimmune condition. It's not a medical condition. It's treatable, but there's no cure for it. The more information and education you are about your condition, the more free you will be.
To streamline conversations about people with visual differences, McLeod wrote a children's book called The Boy Behind the Face. Published in 2019, the book builds itself as a resource for children dealing with bullying or self-doubt. McLeod followed that up with the second book in 2020, My Daily Superpowers, which covers similar themes.
I wrote that book, The Boy Behind the Face, both of the books, because I didn't have that growing up. I wanted that message to be like, people have differences. There's going to be people you're going to come across in your lifetime that's going to be different. And you have to know how to actually treat them the same. Vitiligo is not stopping me and it don't define me. So whatever your challenge is, your circumstance and your situation is, don't let it hold you back.